So the log, turns out I had thought my grandfather had cut the log. Turns out my father cut this log. He and my older brother went out and cut it. Wayne, the brother, didn't know what they were doing, but they cut it. And then Daddy, with his little hand cranked drill, drilled the holes. And then Jerry Brantley, who was a member at the time, took the log and he polished it and everything. And I'm going to have to get him to do that again, it looks like. But we've used this since, I think, 1962, we've used the log. And a lot of times people say, well, everybody else uses a wreath. You should use a wreath. And we're not everybody else. We're us. We use the log because it means a lot to us. And we always decorate by using ground pine. Our grandmother always collected the ground pine. It grows all through Dutch Valley here in this area, and sometimes she would get it from her place, and sometimes she would get it from right up here beside our cemetery. The ground pine grows. This is actually ground cedar. We call it ground pine. The true ground pine grows in stalks that stick straight up. This is the true ground pine, but we call it ground cedar, so we're backwards. But we always use that as our decoration around. And normally we would be using holly berries. And this year the holly berries around our cemetery that we would cut did not produce berries. So we are using Photinia. I never can pronounce it. We're using Photinia berries this year that one of our members has brought us this morning. Oh, did these bushes come from California? They may have come from California, I'm not sure. But that's the way we always decorate our altar table for Advent.